Hello, I'm here to talk to you about the ACA Manager Fundamentals course. My name's Julie Dormand, better known as Jules, and I'm the Managing Director here at the Works in Sydney, and I'm going to be the Sydney Facilitator. I'm going to draw a parallel before I get into talking about what to expect with the course. When I was a child, I was brought up on a farm and obsessed with horses, and I was lucky enough to show jump and had horses that I would train up to be really great show jumpers and win some rosettes every now and then. And there's a phrase in show jumping and training horses which is overfacing. If you overface a horse to jump too high too soon when it's not ready, that horse will never jump and reach its true potential ever in its life. And this is because it becomes scared and has fear. And so the trainer has to work with the horse to help it reach the right potential at the right time. And this really resonates when you're talking about managing people. So there are four things that you do with training this horse. Is the first thing, you've got to build trust between the rider and the horse, because the rider's the one who's going to be kicking it on towards the goal, the jump, kicking it to go quicker, kicking it to make it go high in the air. So that trust has to be there so that a horse believes that it's going to want to do what you ask it to do. The second is building confidence. They don't start jumping walls out of their fields. They've got to grow the confidence to know that they can do it. And so you start with a pole on the ground for them just to walk over, and sometimes they won't even do that. And then once confident with that, you take that pole and put it on the jump just a few inches above the ground, and you'll practice that for a week. Maybe you then inch it up, practice again, inch it up. So it's always in small increments to make sure that that gets the confidence up. The next is practice. So once something's been taught, you've got to do it many times before it becomes natural. And that practice is really important when it's training horses and when it's training people. And then the final one is praise and relationship is even training a horse, they've got to know they've done well and feel that praise. So when you're in the stable afterwards, you'll groom them, you'll spend time with them, you'll give them a pat and feed them. And that's really important, again, in building that trust and making them feel that motivated to do it again. And it's a parallel I've drawn my whole career, is going back to that training of horses. So as people leaders, that's what we're here for, is to help our team meet their full potential. And we're really lucky the ACA have brought this new course together to help us train people to be great managers and improve our industry in doing so. There is a misconception that people are born great managers and leaders. Occasionally it's true, but for most people, they will have really worked hard at that. They will have had feedback, learnt, read, had training, reflected every day on what they've done and what went well and what might not have. Because managing people is it's a lifelong learning. We will mess up because emotions are involved every single day, but it's about going, how can I improve on that for next time? How do I keep getting better at what I do to help others be better at what they do? So what to expect from this course? Once you finish the course, these are four things that we believe that you will achieve and have in your toolkit. The first is knowing your style. It's really important to know who you are as a manager. Um, what's your style? What's great about you and really motivating? What are areas that you may well need to work on and improve and be aware of? So you'll develop that understanding. The second is strong communication. And that communication is about direction and what you say, and how you direct people to do something, but as much it's about listening, hearing, following up on what you heard, going deep on what you've heard, asking the right questions. So we'll cover off strong communication. The third is about tough conversations. When we get promoted, we often inherit a team or have somebody that we can now line manage, which is a great accolade. And it should be one of the great things that we do because it is so rewarding and important. Often that doesn't come with training, but it does come with hard conversations. Those hard conversations might be with your person that you're managing. They might be with other people that they interact with and where they might be having a problem. and you need to go in and help to solve that problem and clear the pathway for your person to succeed. And then the fourth one is about wellness and motivation. We know that people who are well mentally and physically and who are motivated achieve more, produce more, and are happier and more positive. So what are the signs? What are the different ways to motivate people with different personalities? How do we acknowledge and help make sure that our team are well enough to be doing the jobs that they're doing? So those are the four areas: know your style, be able to strongly communicate, have tough conversations, really build well motivated teams, which in turn is going to allow you to go away and develop your high performing teams. So what's the structure going to be? There's going to be the face-to-face, which is going to be really collaborative and interactive. But in order for it to be so, the 1 hour video that you need to watch beforehand will be sent to you. And what I'd advise is that you either have a notepad and pen or a digital notebook and make notes as you go. What's resonating with you? What doesn't? What's challenging you? What are you uncertain about? And also, where do you have questions and you need more depth and more understanding? Please then bring those to the face-to-face forum, because we will discuss those. We'll discuss what you've learned through the video. All of us will interact to discuss that content. The facilitator may bring extra frameworks, extra information, and may well also have some fun exercises to do to give depth to what you're learning. From a homework point of view, there is the video to watch. There might be another half-hour task to complete on top of that. But the biggest homework is to go back and learn and observe through what you're doing that week afterwards with your team, watching other managers, and really observing and seeing and reflecting on those points that you've taken away from the course. There will be a test at the end. That's going to be a multiple choice test, and that will form part of the assessment as well. So 3 parts of the assessment: watching those videos, interacting and attending the face-to-face sessions and collaborating there, and then the multiple choice questionnaire. So we're all really looking forward to this. It's an honour to be asked. What else we'd ask of you before we go is please be brave, be vulnerable. A lot of the questions, because it is personal and it can be emotional managing people, asking the questions can be vulnerable, but please bring them with you to the course, because the more open we are about what we're concerned about in managing people, the more we can tackle it in this course and help you be the best leader you can be. We're really looking forward to it. We hope you are too. Many thanks.